Hello everyone, and welcome back to Fableheim in the Revenge of the Undying and Iratus Lord of the Dead. And I've done it, at long last. I've probably created a group that can destroy our mortal foe. So, this is the Inventor, the second boss. Slight spoiler, I'm not going to go over him in detail, in case you haven't seen him yet. He's a tricky little tricky little sod he is. But I think I've come up with a way to kill him. So here's the plan, team. My strategy is currently brewing. A good coffee always does. Well, I prefer tea. A good tea brews for a good period of time, so we're going to let that continue. There will be no more names, like Kel'Thuzad, until we destroy the Inventor, and all who participated will be deemed worthy of names. We are halfway through the second floor, and we are continuing apace. But I think we spent some points luxuriously. Now, this was when I was tired. I did that one episode. Not an excuse, of course, but we went down Destruction to get Mocking Slap because it's fun. But that could have been spent better, I think. I am severely missing having the gray matter talent to increase the chance of receiving a brain, because presently we have, well, 1 level 3 brain. That means we can't really mess up at the moment. So we have to play carefully, cautiously, and precisely. But for the Inventor, I put our 1 point into Blind Fury. Every time a minion misses with an attack, Iratus will gain +3 Wrath. That's kind of irrelevant. But the reason we're doing this is to go down towards Infectious Lunacy. Because my plan to kill the Inventor involves basically just having ridiculous amounts of spell power. Or excuse me, regular power. Damage. Damahe. More damahe. So, that is the plan. We are now going to be using the rest of this floor to sprint towards Infectious Lunacy. I think we can make it. We need 5 points total. That's 5 levels. Worst case scenario, we can begin sacrificing some of these, but I think I want all of these. I mean, the Pharaoh Mask is the only one that could go, I think. Everything else I want to keep. So, on the note of keeping things, we have our first battle for today. The Dwarven Berserker, the elite Dwarven Warrior, the elite Dwarven Oracle, and the elite Dwarven Geomancer. What are the threats here? The Geomancer and the Berserker. The Oracle's just annoying, but the Geomancer and the Berserker will deal real damage. So somehow, some way, we're going to have to tell them not to. How can it be done? I don't know yet. That was a good start, though. I think we're going to start our turn here by pulling her forward. Because I can't reach the Geomancer, who I think is the true threat. Now, last time we lost the bride Iratus and I recreated her. I did record that, like, back-to-back. So right after the previous episode, episode 3, which is kind of... It has its pros and cons, right? The pros is that I know it's going to be there even if my schedule is all screwed up, which happens rather frequently. The con is, of course, I can't see what any of you responded to, or how any of you responded to the 3rd episode, and I'm still kind of in the same mindset. So I think that what the heck? That is terrifying. I think that I was still so concerned with the bride that we use our level 5 brain, and she's pretty weak right now, so I wouldn't be surprised if she meets with an unfortunate accident. I think I'm getting rid of both of your buffs, bro. I don't think you're allowed to have those. I could have pulled forth the Berserker, but I don't really want him to be in melee range if I can help it, honestly. This is the Black Widow. We have a lot of options here. We have a Cocoon. We have a Grip. We don't want to grip anyone, I don't think. We could get rid of your armor, though. Right? Yes. I really need to get rid of something. I think the killing can begin momentarily, though. Let the killing begin, I suppose. I'm not that afraid for my unfrozen safety yet. That was probably good. The Geomancer, of course, the most annoying thing in the world, but but I am incapable of doing anything about that at the moment. Speaking of being incapable of doing anything at the moment. I can reposition with Warning Shot, or I can set something on fire. Commanding Undead on the Black Widow is probably strange, but it might be our best move here. So let's set some things on fire, shall we?
Your frail bodies fail you.
Then we can command Undead. Ineffable. Oh, I forgot that's how this was. That's fine. That works as well. In fact, that's even better, because that allows us to reposition... Excuse me? Did I just... What just happened? I'm a little confused. Is it because of the leg cuffs? It shouldn't work that way. I hope this kills him. Yep. Beautiful. Alright.
Strength
Where'd you go?
pain.
Unideal, but the situation is here. Perhaps under control, I hope. Now I'm continuing to babble, but I would like to say something. And that is... Thank you. All of you are continuing to support the series. Like, it's mind-blowing how the numbers just keep going up. Okay, this is supposed to bring you backwards. Is it because she was here? Wait, you don't have leg cuffs. Why didn't you move? I don't know. But more and more of you are joining the channel every day, and it's warming my cold heart. Ow. My frozen undead heart is beating. And so, the good news is that now we're actually over halfway to 1,000, which is the next earmark. That's when YouTube decides whether or not I'm worthy of being a partner, or whatever they call it these days. I don't even know. But, so thank you. Thank you very much for your continued support. I hope that you are enjoying our time. Is this? You're dead. Nice. Enjoying our time in Iratus. I am, even though I think I've made a number of mistakes, and I hope that I can make it all the way to the end this time. But, on that note,
This never gets
I just wanted to say that I've learned a lot. So even if I do mess up, even if this does come to another premature end, I want you to know that I'd be happy to keep going. To keep trying until there is no more try left, I suppose. But I shouldn't speak of such unfortunate things, because we're doing quite well in this battle. I actually thought this was going to be very terrifying, but it's going pretty well. My dear, please be in an ice cube. I need you to heal up a little bit. I think that the Bride being in the second position is way better than the Unfrozen, because the Black Widow can just protect her. I'm pretty sure... She's stunned, so she can't move. Nice, we got some healing out of this.
another step towards my eternal kingdom.
Oh, do you see the plan? Do you see it? I see it. I'm looking forward to it. But on the note of unfortunate circumstances, we're going to have a level 3 Bone Golem. And he's just going to be here. Hopefully that will be enough. I have a wicked plan. You're going to love it. It's beautiful. So are we going to... What are we actually doing here? It might be time to pick up Worship Him.
Now, prove yourself worthy of my investment.
If for no other reason than curiosity. Let's pick up some vigor as well. I'm scared for you, my dear. I wonder if this layout would actually be really good for us. Now, I can't buff her in this slot, which is unfortunate. Well, I can't buff her with Think of Him, which is now Worship Him. I did hear someone... I've discussed Double Bride before, and I heard someone was running Double Bride with plus 16 spell power. Someone left that in the comments, and that sounds fun to me. Ignores armor.
I expect results.
Ooh, one more for... Nice. And someone left in the comments that they were watching more closely than I, which is honestly not a surprise. Thank you for your keen observation. When the Bull Skull applies its +5 vigor, it's +5 vigor, not just max, but at the time as well. So it is kind of like a +5 heal as well, which makes it even better. Even though I'm pretty sure the community, like as a whole, has kind of decided that this is a Bone Golem item, I think it is scaling with the Black Widow as well. It is making Spiky Cocoon less bad. Of course, I would still scale better with the Invigorated Cocoon, but you know. I think that Spiky Cocoon is more of a meme fun build than it is a super serial build. You know what I mean? Let's bring out the zombie. This zombie. Shh, 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 shh. You don't see the other one. He's just there. He's chilling. Even though my bride really does need to level. I'm going to let her go in here to heal for a little bit. Let's bring out the zombie, who, honestly, of everyone, is deserving of a name. But we're going to see if he is truly worthy. A little bit. Now, the musketeer we fought before, he is spoopy. In fact, if there's a way for me to grip him forward, we're going to do it. Hello, Oracle. I noticed that you're here to support your friends. Lol. But I also saw, on the topic of builds, I saw a really cool build idea. Like, it was pure genius.
Terror will overflow.
On the Discord, I was skulking it, like I always do. And, the idea, it's one of those builds that you have to kind of get an item for, but the idea was to use the Fallen Dampier as like your hyper carry. And the reason you would use the Fallen Dampier is because one of her Wrath abilities, the one that does magic stuff, magic shenanigans, I don't think I want you to have that. I don't want you to have this either. It shoots 5 times. So the idea is to get the Mandible, which we have, which deals like 4% vigor and sanity damage whenever you hit. Am I just cocooning here? What am I doing? Cocooning. Yes? Yes. And then the Ashes of the Burning Witch, which applies ignition. Please hit this guy. That's okay too. Which applies ignition on hit. So you can kind of see the idea here. Your goal is to get the 2 on-hit effect items, and then hit somebody 5 times with the magic thingy. That is a ridiculous amount of damahe. Can you kill with this? Oh, zombie. You're making me proud. You're making me less proud. Oh well, we still have the Unfrozen here to purge this. So, wow, really? Maybe it's time we start putting some points in accuracy. I've kind of just been relying on advanced ballistics, but as you can tell, it's disappointing me. Disappointed! Sure. I'll just do this. So, full credit where credit is due. I didn't come up with the build.
This is my kind of entertainment.
Thanks, Kel'Thuzad. And Tira was having such a headache about it, but Kel'Thuzad could just go boom. Yeah, so full credit where credit is due. I'm sorry I don't remember the name of the person that typed that, but I'm intrigued. I love the Fallen Dampier. If you've been watching for a while, you know that I love the Fallen Dampier. And if I can make her work, I'm gonna make her work. So that's in the plans. And then someone... What were we discussing? Ah, yes. We found an item called the Shackles of War. What this item is, it's an accessory, or artifact, I suppose, for Iratus. It makes it so that enemies can no longer become inspired or flee from combat. Bye-bye.
I didn't think it would be this easy.
I think she would have just died, but you know what? This works too. And the reason you'd want that is because if you're stressing people out, on Good Always Wins and Eternal Harvest, of course, the enemies have a chance of becoming inspired, which is kind of like the opposite of what you want. So at Shackles of War, that doesn't happen. I think I'm going to just purge these guys, because they have a lot of resistance. And we're not really doing a stress build, so you might be wondering, well, why would that be helpful for us? The reason is very simple. And that is because of the skeleton. And the mummy. Not the mummy. Skeleton and the vampire, one of which we are growing in the arena. The vampire, she... I think you can just do this and laugh at you, right? The vampire... Whenever an enemy goes insane, the vampire will gain... Is it +6 attack and dread? And if you get her unique item, then she will gain +6 evasion, luck, and accuracy.
As your suffering ends, your service begins.
So, let me check. Actually, let me check the vampire's feature, because I don't actually remember what the number is. Hello. Yeah, +6 attack. Okay, not the dread part, but +6 attack, which is fine. All she does is attack. So, at the start of a turn, basically, the moment the skeleton can do his upgraded ability, this does require the skeleton to be rank 15, which kind of sucks, but, you know, it's doable. Floor 3 is usually when you start getting your ultimate ability upgrades. Where is this? Right here. So it is this one, the Creepy Clank. For 40 Wrath, you can make everyone go through an insanity check. And if you have the Shackles of War, it will be guaranteed insanity, which is like +24 attack, +24 accuracy, +24 evasion, +24 luck to the vampire. You just turned her into the most ridiculous frontline brawler in the world. So, with, of course, her Bloodthirst Wrath ability, which costs another 40 Wrath, but that makes it so she heals, she just becomes a frontline berserker, basically. I'm very curious to try that out, especially since it doesn't really interfere with the plans that I have for the skeleton. And I was already planning on comboing them together anyway. But the reason was because I want Berserk to deal just flat percentage damage, a lot of it, which will also buff them, which will synergize with the skeleton and smite the show-offs. It's so beautiful. If only I had more brains.
I need nothing but my anger to purge this world.
So we are heading straight towards Infectious Lunacy. Hopefully, we can make it. I think we can. We're 3 points off. I'm pretty confident. Now, another thing that was left as a comment is there's another person out there, another individual who felt that the zombie was worthy of the Essence of Mind, which is ironic at best. And they prefer using his stance ability, the Bombardment. And they say that it gives them plenty of mana return, and I can see that. I can see that. So I'm thinking maybe it's time to do that. Would we want this to ignore ward or to ignore resistance? I don't actually know. You know, if this ignores resistance... That's actually hilarious. You know what?
Serve me well, my minion.
We'll try that. The reason why I was giggling like a schoolgirl is because our mortal foe has 999 resistance. That's a lot of resistance, my friends. Iratus needs 2 more points. I believe we're going to the left here. Yes. To the left, to the left. Oh dear, oh dear. This is a curious combination, isn't it? I'm confident, though. Do we have any artifacts to use? It might not be time for the smoke bomb. It might not be time at all. I can build the Abode of Wrath, I could build the Iratus statue, I could build the mortuary, or I could hold my points. This is 200, isn't it? Oh, 100. Nice. We'll hold our points. We want lots of talents for Iratus, so... I think I want this group, because I need to be able to pull stuff. I need to pull all the things, all the time. This is an elite hammer, isn't it? Oof. Oof. That's gonna be scary. Don't worry, my zombie. I believe in you. Alright, I'm gonna remove his stuff, and then we're going into Spiky Cocoon, I think. Now, the reason why this is such a bizarre build, why can you move 2 at a time? The reason why this is such a bizarre enemy composition to fight is because there are a few things we don't want. Just a few things.
Your frail bodies fail.
One of those things is that. Another of those things is we do not want the fire thrower to be up front, if it can be helped.
Strength through pain.
Like where he presently is. So much so that I think I have to pull the Elite Hammerer again. To get him out of position. Because when the fire thrower is up front, he only does one thing. And that is set people on fire. And I'm really, really not a fan of that. Unless I'm the one doing it. Of course. And now he is in his stance. Whenever an ally takes targeted damage, remove all debuffs from them, restore 20 sanity, and increase the initiative. Moves one position forward. I'm hoping that this gives... Will this push the... There we go, okay. Did that purge the spider venom? Did. Okay. Okay. He has 30 armor. Why? It's a lot of armor, bro. Ow. Unfortunately, Kel'Thuzad might be in trouble here. I really needed you to hit that lady. This is not going to go well, is it? Good block. No Kel'Thuzad!
Take more than death to stop my legions.
I saw that coming. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, team. This is when Dispel would be really handy. I'm trying to think. I can purge this. But at what cost? I probably have to trench load again. No, I think I'm just going to put you in an ice cube. Oof. My Dispel ring is for enemy. Of course. I have to pull you. Okay. I can't get set on fire again. He can't do much from there, and I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. I have to pull again. Is this going to consider a targeted ability? Or is this an AoE? I don't know. I don't want him to purge that off, though. That's actually a lot of damage. In fact... He's dead now. That's good. The Unfrozen is in danger, but not dead. What am I going to do about you, then? I wonder... I can't do much. I can pull him forward. I can purge this. Oh, no. I just screwed this entire thing up because of the redirect. I have to cocoon. Actually, I think I just kill you with this, right? Yeah. Goodbye.
Dance. Move those mortal legs.
He's at 1 hit point. 1 hit point. 1 single hit point.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Alright, we're fine if this doesn't happen. And if the Berserker doesn't decide to kill me. I think that's our win condition here. I'm trench loading for defense. I could put the Black Widow in an ice cube. This is our best chance, I think. I saw that coming. I played that well. The problem is now I have to kill him in, like, 0 turns. How do I do that? Exactly. Especially since you're still in a stance. The only way is if I can just wrath him dead, I think. I think that's our only chance. Let's see if we can just wrath him dead. We can't wrath him dead. Well, I can do this.
Is mine.
If only I could do any physical damage. It ignores resistance. I can probably kill this guy. What a pain. Wow.
An excellent source
By moving backwards,
fresh
I kind of
corpses.
just did a problem. In fact, that might kill me. The fact that I moved backwards. Please don't. Okay. Okay.
Rage released.
We're not done yet, team. I'm scared, but we're not done. Okay, we're alive. If you can call this alive.
You know, if this keeps up, I'll be done purging the world ahead of
Kel'Thuzad.
schedule.
We did get 2 level 12 brains. We got the Bull Skull back, we got the Black Heart back. So with these level 12 brains, what can I do? What can I do? I definitely want this to interrupt stances, don't I? What do I want to do with these level 12 brains?
2 hours later.
It is a little premature, but I've decided our fate. Our fate will now rest upon this. I have pulled out of the arena the one it was brewing for so long, the mistress of the night, the vampire. She has seen the error of her ways and joined Iratus. I have no idea what items to give her, but the vampire will be providing an ancillary support type role. She will, of course, be using her Berserk. That will deal 50% of current vigor to an enemy. This allows us to open up on them and deal a lot of damage. Unfortunately, it does take from the vampire's own health, but she can replenish that, and hopefully being in the 4th slot, she'll be a little more protected than she would otherwise be. She also has the Auspex buff. I didn't upgrade this yet. I do think most people take the Grand Auspex, perhaps. But it will make it so that if there's an enemy with a lot of blocks and wards, we can pierce that and completely ignore it. It does unfortunately move us forward, but of course she can move herself back using her whatever this ability is. And for the Bloody Offering, we made it so that Garrett's 40 Vigor because I mentioned this build earlier, and I didn't think I'd be implementing it so soon, but here we are. Life is mysterious that way. The Fallen Dampier, we will be using Pain Blast to trigger the effects of Spider Mandibles. Again, this is not my idea. I'm borrowing this from the Discord, and I think it's just pure genius. So hopefully we can get it to work. Hopefully everything will be fine. And we have our second Zambi, our level 11, 12, whichever one is chillin' in the mortuary, healing up with the Unfrozen that survived, thankfully. So he's chilling here. Again, he has no items because I don't know what to give him. I mean, I could give him... I don't even know. We could make something for him. Do we think he needs something? What would I make? Demonic Essence? It's something. Sure. You can have a Demonic Essence. Why not?
Behold my work.
I do want to try and hold on to parts that we have because they empower the Glutton's Tongue, even though we aren't using it quite yet. And I was debating on giving that to the Fallen Dampier, but we'll see. We'll see. And last but not least, finally arriving after so very long, the Bone Golem. He's been chilling in our party for a while, sitting at level 3. I decided to give him to rank 12 because a lot of people have discussed him in the comments, and I've mentioned him a few times before. He is a tanky lad. And hopefully, he can continue to be a tanky lad for us. I've upgraded Bone Armor to Bone Ward. This makes it so instead of losing 25 Vigor to give 2 blocks, he loses 15 Vigor to give 1 block and 1 ward, just a bit more versatile than 2 blocks alone. I've upgraded his heal from 10% to 20% using the Abyssal Engine. I've upgraded Maim to Mutilate. There is no real reason for this, except that it interrupts, or it gives me more health. Neither of these paths are really important to me. The other one just does more damage. This one makes it so there's -1 attack is for every 8 points that Bone Golem is missing, instead of every 10. And I've upgraded Destroy into Onslaught. Continue the Onslaught. I wanted to go for Terminate, but Onslaught gives him a little bit more utility by allowing him to pull things towards him, which we are currently missing with this group composition. So I thought, why not? Also gives him some initiative, sitting at a whopping 5. Now, we have been very unlucky with uncommon parts, and that might be because I have not been... I mean, we have it here now, but I have not been as studious in alchemy as I usually am. We are like 1.2 levels away from Infectious Lunacy, which I think we will need if we can make it to the last boss. We are going to the left. We're going to have to use this group to overcome an elite squad, so I am concerned, to say the least. But we'll see what fate has in store for us. Minions gain +6 armor until the battle ends and have a 12% chance to miss their turn. Nope. Nope. Minions gain +5 initiative but lose 50. Why are these all... I've had heavy armor before, and it sucks when you miss your turn. Like, it's real bad.
All for my future kingdom.
So thanks for the experience, bro. Hey, that leveled us up. We are now just 1 level away from Infectious Lunacy. And what are we fighting? Elite Hammerer, Elite Berserker, Elite Geomancer, and Elite Musketeer. Concerned? A little bit. I would say I'm a little concerned. It might even be time for the Cursed Grimoire to help facilitate this. We have 3 Necromantic Flasks. Like, I could use one of those. What does Dread do? Amok do again? I think I'm going to go with the Grimoire. This might be more helpful.
Fetching.
I think. Maybe. We'll find out. Zombie Part 2, or Zombie 2.0, I suppose. He doesn't have trench loading, and I gave him Whistling Buckshot because that's part of the ultimate plan. Let's see if we can make this work. If not, we're pretty screwed, I would say. So, here's to hoping. Can the Hammerer regain his own ward, or is that just a thing that happens? You get to wait your turn. I don't actually remember. Of course, we would fight people with so many blocks and wards without... What's her face? What do I even do here? I think I protect the Fallen Dump here is what I do. I'm going to be relying on you a lot, so please do not disappoint. We're going to start with the Grand Auspex, I believe. Or the Auspex, anyway. We're going to start with the Geomancer, because I dislike you the most. Which is pretty impressive, honestly, because I dislike a lot of the people here. And it looks like we're going to be starting with... We're definitely doing trench loading. Unfortunately, him moving... I didn't think about that. I kind of just put the zombie here because I didn't want to put the bride here. But this has created some issues. Alright, let's see how this does.
Rage release.
Good luck, my dear. I have the utmost faith in you. Probably. Here we go. I could open up on him because he has 12 resistance and this would get rid of it. But oh well. Here we go.
Carve open their husks.
That was not bad. That was half of his hit points. Let's see. That was 100 damage. Not bad. Not bad at all. Have a dagger. That was a pretty genius idea. This is not exactly the group that they used But, I liked the idea. I don't think I should be moving this much. I'm moving a lot. Hello! How nice to see you. Aw, I was redirected. I forgot that happens. I always forget about this freaking redirect. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to Auspex the Hammerer as well. Am I just moving literally everyone? I could kill him. Okay.
Maybe I'll craft this one into furniture.
Seems fine. My poor... Oh, you don't even have mechanical aim. Why am I getting all riled up about that then? Don't know. I don't really want to do anything with you. I want to interrupt the stance is what I want to do. Let's see. Okay. There's a lot of moving going on here. Lol. I have a wart this time. Ow. If only I could, I don't know, heal myself. Alright, let's see it again. I should probably open up on you. You're scarier. I'd love to interrupt this. I need to break the block, which you can do. Who are we having break this block? I could do it with this. Now, the reason you use the magic attack is because the physical one only hits 3 times. I just have to hope the Bone Golem can connect. No, you're my heavy carry. You just, you know, worry about killing people. Like this guy. That's pretty respectable. Now imagine if... Alright, please interrupt this. Please don't miss. Thank you. Imagine if I had the Ashes of the Burning Witch as well. It's genius. Unfortunately, the Bone Golem's probably going to need to start healing himself. He does have the Bull Skull. I retrieved it from the... I retrieved it from the corpse of my beloved little, person. My beloved little Black Widow. He's supposed to be taking more damage in this trap, but we'll see if that's actually true. Hello, and goodbye. Ten out of 10. Genius. Now the other... I mentioned the Shackles of War already, didn't I? I think I did. There was another stroke of brilliance. I'm trying to remember what it was. Ow. That's very rude. Oh wait, why are you hurting my dump here? Have you figured it out yet? Have you figured out that she's the real threat? Well,
strength through pain.
Too bad. You figured it out too late. Heal me. That wasn't as much healing as I wanted, but I'll take it. I think the correct call here is to heal. Or protect the fallen Zampier. Boom. That's not... That was even with trench loading. It's not crazy. I feel like the Bride would be better with this group. Because of all the freaking moving. It's okay. It's okay. That damage is just insane. The other build I was discussing, I think, what was it? I hate using all my mana to move, but I can't.
Through pain.
I don't want to disrupt the Zambi. That much, anyway. Do you just guarantee redirect? No, it's a 50-50 and I just lost all the time. Okay, that's fair. You know what? That's fair. It was another mummy build, which is always good fun. Goodbye.
Everything from those you defended.
And it was like mummy. Well, there were two of them I think I was discussing. One of them was mummy, and then blood phantasm of all things. Now, I think the community as a whole has kind of, I don't want to say given up, but ruled that the Blood Phantasm is not the best. But the Blood Phantasm does have an attack that allows it to, ooh, health. This should be enough to kill him, I think. I kind of want to do this, though. We'll see. That was close. I'm still judging the power of the Fallen Town here. But the Blood Phantasm can do damage based on debuffs. With his little...
that will wash away your pathetic civilization.
You can't see the motion that I'm doing, but it's like the little slappy chain. The ranged slappy chain. You know, the slappy chain. Also, good job, Fallen Town here. Again, I feel like only one thing can make this better. The person on Discord was right. I'll try to find their name. They're probably so buried down in there. I guess fire explosive?
Serve me well,
Sure.
my minion.
We did take a bit of damage, but that was a pretty tough group. What are we looking at now? Berserker, Berserker, Elite, Hammerer, Musketeer, and Fire Thrower. We don't quite have the power to... Oh, I didn't use Berserk at all, did I? 69. Nice. I guess I don't mind you moving around much. Does the brine help at all in this situation? Not really. I'm going to distill here. I want to try the Unfrozen instead of... I don't like that Auspex... It's kind of annoying that Auspex moves her twice, but this moves her once. Does that make sense? Don't like that. Unfortunately, I do want to hold for the Glutton's Tongue, but we need to heal a little bit.
Skeleton will clean up this mess.
And I was debating on Aim for the Vein, its upgrade path. It has two. We went for the one that heals on crit, but this one... The crit will restore mana to Iratus instead. I went for the survivability, but I don't know if I should have. With 69 Digger Souls, I feel like it's time to upgrade this. Even though I want to save for the library. I feel like it's finally time for the Abode of Wrath. Because we are using Wrath abilities now. Where you at? Lord Emo.
The whispers within this structure could drive a mortal mad within moments. Even my undead heart begins to stir in its presence.
Wow, I didn't know that. Alright. Probably the last combat for today. We've shifted gears quite efficiently, haven't we? But will it be enough, I wonder? Will it be enough? So there's only one person I want to Auspex here, and unfortunately I feel like I have to, because I want to Berserk this guy, but his positioning is not going to allow for it. So, let's start off with this, shall we? I definitely do not want to pull him forward. If anything, I want to pull this guy forward, but I can't yet. More buffs to our Fallen Dhampir lady. I could have tried with my Wrath ability, but I think we're going to open up on the Fire Thrower. I'm giving you exactly 0 chances to repent.
Rage release.
So, you know. Burn in Dwarven Hell or whatever you have. Well.
Your frail body.
Why do I always forget the Hammerer's redirect? I just saw the threat before me and was scared. I'm pretty sure if I pull you, this interrupts. Yep. Ow. Whoa. Oh, I see. That's terrifying. Don't you dare. Well, you can only move. Okay. I really need the vampire to survive.
Extinction of life.
Okay. Okay. I have a plan. Don't worry. I don't know if I call it a good plan, but it is a plan. Get over here. I'm glad I didn't miss. And, well, I can't really do my plan, but please go into an ice cube and don't die, my dear. My vampire friend. My mistress of the night. My percentage health-based damage dealer. Well, you're gonna have to die now, unfortunately. At least we healed a little bit. I want to wait, because we can definitely have enough wrath for this. It's unfortunate when pulling him forward is the best move. That's just depressing. I could put the Bone Golem in a cube. Does that help me in any way? I think I need... What do I need to do? I think this is the best play right now. My Bone Golem's pretty thick. Alright. You. Goodbye.
Make them suffer.
Ah! Ah! Uh-oh. And now he's berserk. Good. That was not a good, by the way. That was a facetious good. Yep. 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 I should have used this. Wait, did I even have a chance to use it? If I did, that was a misplay. If I didn't, I guess this was acceptable. I wanted to go into my stance, but unfortunately... I have a ward. I can survive one turn. One turn. Of this guy being in the front row.
Deadly.
If only I had damage over time. Actually, I can just kill you. Okay. That works. We live! Well, everyone but the Bone Golem. Not bad. That's pretty good damage. I feel like my initiative is very low. Because it is. I still haven't figured out the intricacies of the Bone Golem, but I feel like I needed to heal a little bit more. I got the brain back. Nice. Unfortunately, we did lose the Bull Skull, which was, I think, an ideal Bone Golem item. But, you know, 'tis what it is, I suppose. Let's recreate the Bone Golem real quick. I think the ideal items for him are the Bull Skull and his unique item, which we've passed up before, which is unfortunate. But we definitely want this. We want the heal. I want the pull. I want the health. He does have an oh shit button as well. And we did get it.
I embrace this fury.
Infectious lunacy. So we have shifted gears incredibly swiftly. I'm pretty sure I just dump all this into HP. Anyone disagree? 101 accuracy. Then vigor. This looks good. I could also put in armored plating because he is going to be our frontline tank, but I don't know. I don't know. You can let me know what you think, though, because that is going to be it for today. Next time, Dwarven Berserker, Elite Alchemist, Elite Oracle, Elite Heavy Fire Thrower. Why do they keep giving me these things? I don't freaking know. But I really prefer not. We have lost many of our compatriots, and many more are wounded. In fact, wait, hold on. The Oracle's the one that can restore wards, right? But I definitely need the Vampire to... I'm thinking. I feel like I really need this now, with the way that we're using Wrath excessively. And I need the Vampire to heal so that she can do her thing. Because we're going to definitely have to Auspex this. Like, 100%. Well, maybe not. Do I have this in the Humanorium? The Book of Spoilers? Is 1 block, 1 ward. That's no big deal. And you have 1 and 2? Oh, she's the 1 elite I don't have. They tend to have one more than their basic version, so is it 2 and 3? Auspexing her would be nifty. I think I will. Using my parts like this hurts.
Ah, the smell of successful alchemy.
Okay, anyway. Thank you all for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. We took a quick turn to the left, and now we're with a new group composition. I think the Unfrozen is the questionable feature here, but, you know, we'll think of something, I'm sure. Hopefully, without losing anything else, we are on track for my genius concoction against the Inventor, if I do say so myself, even though it hasn't been revealed. I'll give you a hint, it involves double zombie. Because all good things require bigger guns, really. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.